Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Dolphins franchise. First, we start out this episode looking at the draft class ahead, because right now we are in pretty much future mode. So we look at some defensive linemen, and it is one of our top priorities going into this year's draft. We have not gotten much pressure to the quarterback, and that's going to be something that we prioritize. And first, we take a look at Addison Blackshear, one of the best defensive linemen in the country. He is projected to go in the top 5. He will go somewhere in there. He is excellent at pursuits. He gets after the football. He can stop the run. He can also rush the passer, but it will need some more polishing for those skills. But we'll see what happens as far as what he does. We're going to be picking early in this draft, but one guy I'm a huge fan of is Darius Howard at the top of the second round, but he is an early first round talent. Keep an eye on him out of Oklahoma State. We will cover him later in this series. And then there's the 6'2", 21-year-old Tyreek McKay, another early first round talent in that early second round. I think we found two gems, and who knows, could we bring in both of them? We could create a dominant defensive line. Well, here it is. Going into this game, the hot seat is confirmed. The GM has requested that if we don't win our next few games and not lose more than 2, we will be removed. So we have a lot on the line here as we start these games. Will Fuller also has an upgrade opportunity. He is star dev at 27 years old, only signed to a 1-year deal. We have not made up our mind whether or not we want to bring him back. We'll see how the second half of the season goes. But one guy I want to get a whole lot of playing to the remainder of the season is Jalen Phillips. He has not gotten in too much, but that's going to end today. He will move over to right end and will be the starter the remainder of the season. We got to see what the young fella has. One other young guy we really have to see something from is Austin Jackson. Man, he struggled this year. And I think the thing with next year is that we could move him over to right tackle and see what he does there. But I'm not sure. He's going to definitely need to show some huge improvement. So here we go. Going into this game, we will start out in the second half. We simmed the first half, and we're already down by 2 scores. You can see what happens when we don't even control them. We still are down, and we're at home. At least we start out the second half with the ball. Here is Terrence Pitt Howard. He starts it out with a big-time run, picking up a gain of 15. You can already see he was bottled up in the first half, 12 of 36. Here is Tua, quick throw to the right side, and that will be caught by the newly signed Mike Gesicki. Before the game, Gesicki's agent has been contacting us, and we finally got the deal done. 4 years, $40 million, $10 million a year. He will be a Dolphin for the long term. I'm excited for what he will do. Back to the action now. Here is Tua throwing to the left side, and that one will be caught by Gesicki again. About a gain of 3. 3rd and 5 now. Tua, quick throw, and that is Preston Williams, who's going to get a lot of playing time down the stretch, but he gets tackled before the first down as we go for it here. 4th and 3. Tua throws open. Man, he's got Will Fuller, who's got to get 150 yards or 3+ touchdowns in this game to get that dev upgrade. It's a first down, though. So here is Tua now under center. Quick throw across the middle, and he gets caught up. That one probably should have been pass interference. 3rd and 12. Here is Tua moving to the left side, trying to direct traffic a little bit. He throws, and it's going to be off of the leg of Thompson, and it will result in 3 points, making it 17-6 as our defense comes out onto the field. Sam Darnold with his new team under center here at the 30-yard line. He's going to hand off to their star, Christian McCaffrey, who does pick up a gain of 7, tackled by Jerome Baker. So 3rd and 3 this time from the shotgun. This time sending pressure and throwing to the left side. It's picked off. That's Eric Rowe. He's going to take it for a pick 6 finally. We have waited for Eric Rowe to show up in this series, and he just hasn't. But that's a good impression right there. With the season on the line, really, and the coach's job on the line, you got to lay it all out there. It is going to be a 12-17 game. Line up to go for two. Now the pressure was right there, but we get rid of it. Waddle has it. It's now just a 3-point game. We've come all the way back. So here is Darnold now backing onto the field after that interception. Here is a handoff, and that is to Christian McCaffrey, who does get tackled by Byron Jones, who has struggled this year. 3rd and 4 now at their own 30. This is Darnold. Can't find anybody to throw it to. It's a sack. Jalen Phillips, the rookie out of Miami, gets to the quarterback. That's really good to see. He beats the left tackle. Coverage sack nonetheless, but he gets there and finishes the job. So we have all the momentum now. Here's a handoff to Terrence Pitt Howard, who picks up a couple of yards. 17 carries for just 50 yards, though. 2nd and 5, quick throw, and that is Fuller open, but only a few yards on that catch as well. So 3rd and 5. Here is Tua. Pressure, throwing, and it's going to be incomplete. He tried to buy some time, but could not get it to Preston Williams accurately. So at their own 48 this time, Sam Darnold under pressure, and there is another QB hit by Jalen Phillips. He gets there. Almost should have had the strip sack on that one, but does knock down Darnold, bringing it to a 3rd and 7. At their own 49 this time. Darnold in the pocket, gets hit on the throw, and it's going to be caught. That's Chuba Hubbard, the rookie running back, and he gets tackled at the 5. Javon Holland was there in coverage and could not make the play. The rookie has been making a couple of mistakes this year, and they've been notable. But 1st and goal. This time we get to the quarterback. It's going to be Christian Wilkins on the sack. So now at the 18, 2nd and goal now. We send 4 this time. Throwing to left side is Darnold, and they get all of that back. It's a touchdown. Once again, Byron Jones gets beat. First, it was Justin Coleman earlier. Byron Jones has been struggling as well, and our cornerbacks have not been doing good outside of Xavier Howard. So back on to the next drive into the 4th quarter, and that is going to be caught, but it looks like illegal forward pass is going to be called on Tua. So we do back up a little bit. It's a 2nd and 14. Tua moves to the right side. He's got space. He will take off and will try to get out of bounds, and he was mid-slide, and he got hit on that one. So 3rd and 6 this time at their own 40. Quick throw, and Tua cannot hit Waddle, who had a step. And now it is 4th down. We will go for it here. Tua, let's see what he does directing traffic. Run slants. Tua in the pocket. Does get hit, and he will go down. Brian Burns on the sack. And that one will do it. We lose. The GM said we can't lose multiple games, and we already have one loss. This is incredible. We are losing these games pretty close. I mean, we do get blown out in some games, like last week versus the Jets, but this one was just too close to lose. We've got to finish games here. And one thing about this game is that we did start in the second half. I wanted to see what our team can do without our control, and nonetheless, they did pretty bad. And the thing is, you know, we're going to start using the middle linebacker. I'm going to make that change going forward. So you will see a different looking defense more than likely. And I'm hoping that it will kind of stop the CPU cheese, because it seems like they kind of know when they're going to be open all the time. Like they have great anticipation on all the throws. Their quarterbacks find everything. It's just that kind of thing. Well, the assistant GM sits us down and pretty much says, hey, lose another game and you're gone. So that is the story for the rest of the year. Will we keep our job? Speaking of Will Fuller actually just got a upgrade to superstar, but he did not meet the criteria. I think it's a bug in franchise, so he will not be getting the superstar upgrade. I will actually downgrade him after this next game, so we will make sure we do that. And we do have a few upgrades before this game. Xavier Howard goes up in overall to 93. He's down 1 to 92 with his morale, but he is locked down. Like, he has been tremendous this year. I just need somebody else to help him out. Hopefully Noah Igbenogany will start to come around, as we are now 1-11. We need to get it done here in this game. So we start out in the second half of last game. This game we're going to play all offense. So we'll play all offensive possessions, hopefully to just boost our offense up. We just need something. Here is Will Fuller. He does have that superstar ability right now, but that one will get taken off after this game because he did not meet the criteria last game. I don't want to, cheat the game or anything. First and 10, play action fake, throwing to the right side. That is Hunter Long. I really like our two tight ends now. They're going to be locked up for the next at least 3 years together, so I want to see what they can be. Tua now, great block by TPH, throwing, touchdown, 3 plays and a score. Preston Williams beats the cover 2. They sent the nickel blitz on that one, but what a tremendous blitz pickup by Terrence Pitt Howard, giving Tua the time to throw a great dime down the field. It is 7-0 here for the Dolphins. So it looks like we score on special teams because here we are in the second quarter now. Here is Tua throwing across the middle. That is Fuller who's got speed. That's the one thing I don't want to let go. It's the speed. Fuller can really stretch the defense along with Waddle. If we can have them two healthy, it's going to be dangerous. Here's Tua now throwing to left side, and that's going to be dropped by TPH. And now that brings it to a 2nd and 10 at the 33. Quick throw to left side. That's Gaskin who puts on a move and does get brought down, but does pick up a gain of 8. 3rd and 2 now at the 25. Handoff. It's Terrence Pitt Howard who does show off some power and falls forward for a first down. So now we get it to a 2nd and 12. Tua under pressure. He gets sacked and coughs it up. It's on the ground, and Miami will pick this one up, and this one will be taken back. But Jalen Waddle has the speed. He will catch up to Carter, and they will get it to the 25. But another fumble by Tua. How many has that been this season? Surprisingly, the Giants turned the ball over in the red zone, and now we take back over as here is Tua throwing deep in coverage, one-on-one. Intercepted but out of bounds, and we choose to go for it here on a 4th and 7. About a minute left in this half. Our defense is playing good so far, so we trust our offense. It's Mike Gesicki who was open. It's a first down. Tua now stepping up in the pocket. He's just going to take off. He doesn't do that often, but he picks up a gain of 11. 40 seconds to go. Tua throws to the right side. He's got Gesicki again, and it's going to be a gain of 8, stopping the clock on that throw. So now we get it to a 3rd and 1. Tua throws quickly, caught by Fuller for the first down. As Fuller has shown up now, the last few games, it's been Fuller and Waddle who have really impressed me. Here's a throw to the right side. Here is Gaskin now into the game. He gets pushed out. 6 seconds to go. We have time for one play to the end zone. 3rd and 3. Tua throws. He finds a soft zone. Touchdown. One of my favorite throws of the series right here, because look at the chemistry between Tua and Jalen Waddle. Waddle's, it has a slant, but he just stops right in the middle of the zone. Look at that. Perfect throw. Absolutely flawless on that throw. 21-0. Well, our defense continues to play well, and look at where our offense is. Inside the red zone to start this next drive. Into the third quarter, Tua, quick throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by Gesicki. Gain of 8. You got to love our offense this game now. 21-0. 3rd and 2. Tua moves. He might try to run, but he throws it at the last second. It's Fuller. Touchdown. We need to get him 3 in this game. He has 1 so far, but still we need 2 more. We won't force him to force him the ball because we do want to get the win, obviously. And now here we go. We get possession right back. 28-0 now. Here's an overthrow to Will Fuller, and that one will be caught by Preston Williams. Even on the overthrows today, we're doing well. So here is Tua now. Quick throw into traffic, and that's what I'm talking about. I love those nice, easy throws for Tua. First down. Now we're at about the 6-yard line. Here's Terrence Pitt Howard. He's going to get the rock this time. He spins away from a tackler. Touchdown. Terrence Pitt Howard scores, and that will do it. We save our job today. 35-10. But we have to win the rest of the games in order to save it. Now, one of you guys in the comment section did point out that even if we do have the CPU firing on only, that scenario will override that. So we could lose our job if we lose. So we don't want to do that. I don't know how I will deal with that. Now, Tua had his best day this year. 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But he had 2 fumbles. Like, he just fumbles a lot in the pocket. Hopefully we can correct that in the future. Preston Williams, 9 for 107 and 2 touchdowns. Have himself a day today. And then Fuller and Waddle both score. This is the first game where we had 3 different receivers score in a game this season, which makes me very, very happy. Agba finally shows up. He gets 2 sacks in this one. We're still debating on whether we want to keep him. And Howard adds to the interception total. He gets 1 as well this game. So coming out of that game, Preston Williams does have an upgrade. Good for him. His first 100-yard game of the season. And I definitely want to evaluate him and see if he is going to be that outside guy we had hoped for. Then there's Terrence Pitt Howard, and he has 8 touchdowns on the year. Don't be surprised if he gets a lot more touchdowns in this series. He is a goal line back, and who knows? If he keeps upgrading at this pace and he finishes, I believe, top 3 in the league in touchdowns, he could actually move up a dev trait and be a superstar dev next season. Who knows? Hunter Long has an upgrade. He is a good backup tight end. I really, really like him out of Boston College. Number 77 ranked, but I like him a lot. He's got good speed, good hands. He does everything we ask him to do. Well, it feels good to win again. We have our second win of the season, 2-11 on the year. And looking around the league, Saquon Barkley does have 1,300 yards so far and 12 touchdowns. I saw that somebody had 19 touchdowns rushing. I don't know who that was, but we got a long way to catch up to them. But I think if Terrence Pitt Howard has a couple of big games, he could finish top 3 in touchdowns. Jalen Waddle does lead receiving by about 100 yards. We'll see, because we are going into our bye week, if he can sustain that lead. But we'll see. So now going into the second half of this season, really the last 6 games of the year, we will see what happens with this Dolphins team, because we really, really need a miracle to go undefeated the rest of the season. We'll see if we can get it done. We'll see if using the MLB, the middle linebacker, will help us. We'll have to see. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We finally got a win back. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in a dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.